name's Craig Petty, and I'm here to tell you that Peter Nardi has lost his mind. That's right. I think he's finally lost it, because Alakazam have just been in touch with me and they want me to do an academy. Now, that's not weird. That's not strange. I've done a few academies for Alakazam. What's really strange, and what's huge evidence that Peter's lost his mind, is that he's doing this Alakazam Academy for free. That's right. There's absolutely no charge. As long as you register for the academy before the date, you are going to get access to it immediately. You're going to be able to log on when it's live, and you're going to be able to interact with me as I teach all the material I'm about to tell you about. And it'll then be dropped into your Alakazam account, and you'll be able to watch it back again and again and again, and download it and all of that fun stuff. And it doesn't cost a penny. Now, if you try and buy this after the date, then it will cost you. So if you want to get access to my next Alakazam Academy, it's taking place on the 17th of October. That's in a couple of weeks' time. And it's free. It's absolutely free. There's going to be a link. All you have to do is click on the link, register for the academy, and you're going to be able to get access to it for free. And you'll be able to ask me all the questions that you want to ask me in real time. And here's the other weird thing. The academy is not on Coin Magic. I've done 4 Coin Magic academies now for Alakazam, and this is something different. It's an academy that I've never done before. It is a whole academy on routines with a regular shuffled deck of cards. That's right, Fastidio, shuffled deck of cards in use. All of the routines on this academy just use a deck with no setup, no gimmicks, no extras, no nothing. If you've got a deck of cards on you, you are good to go. Now, a year ago, I did a masterclass and it got rave reviews. It got over 200 5-star reviews. And I originally planned this for the masterclass, but I ran out of time to be able to teach this material. So this is what's going to make up the academy at Alakazam. And I've got a list here of all of the routines that I'm doing. I'm going to break a couple of them down for you. I'm going to be going through Matchup, where I'm going to be teaching you a brand new sleight that you won't have seen before, that allows you to be able to do perfect matches with perfect mates in a deck of cards with no setup. I'm not kidding. The spectators freely choose the cards, and even though they make all the choices, and there's no force, by the way, you're able to show that you've got a perfect matchup. You even have a 4-of-a-kind ace kicker. I'm going to teach you Pure, which is one of the best any card at any numbers you'll see. Get this. No gimmicks, no extras, just a regular deck of cards shuffled by the audience. They name any card, no force. They name any number, no force. You deal to that number, no double dealing, no switching after the card goes down, and it's the card every single time. That one is just worth the price anyway. You've also got, which is free, so of course it's worth the price. Anyway, you've also got Awesome Sandwich, which is one of my favorite sandwich routines. It's a 3-phase sandwich routine with a 4-of-a-kind kicker. You got the Monty-ific routine, which is my favorite 3-card Monty routine with a regular deck, and it ends up with a signed card kicker. I'm going to teach you All Backs Extreme, which is the routine that I used to win all of my close-up competitions back in the day when I entered close-up competitions. And again, it's a regular deck of cards, and you can do a really stunning All Backs routine. I'm going to teach you Ultimate Collectors, which is the best collectors that you'll ever see. And there's no switching, and there's no controlling the cards. And I'm not kidding. I'm going to teach you Triple Riser, which is a 3-card rising card where the deck vanishes, the cards rise out the deck one by one. And like I said, there's no gimmicks involved here. This is a regular deck of cards. I'm going to teach you Thanks to Tommy, which is my version of Tommy Wonder's reverse card plot. But rather than using the really difficult Wonder reverse, which is difficult to get right, I'm going to teach you a much easier sleight, which has tons of applications amongst cardicians. I'm going to teach you Boxed Up, which is an incredible transposition of a signed card and 4 aces inside a card box. And that's just the start. I haven't got time to tell you everything, but I am going to tell you this one thing. This masterclass, this academy, is going to be my best one yet. I can't wait for people to see all of this material that I've never shared anywhere else before. Oh, and by the way, did I tell you it's free? Let me just say that again. It's free. You want to get access to this academy, all you have to do is go onto Alakazam right now. You have to just sign up for it. You can be there on the day. If you can't make it on the day, it's going to be dropped into your account afterwards. And you know what? I've got other stuff that I'm going to plan above and beyond this list. Guys, this is super exciting. This is my latest AlakazamMagicUK Academy, 17th of October, 2023. Some of the best material I have ever created. It's free. Did I mention that? It's free. I'll see you there.
Hi guys, and welcome to this week's AlakazamMagicUK Live. I'm joined by the boy wonder, Harry Nardi. We're here.
Oh,
and what?
Wrong way, I've done it. There you go.
Hey.
Boom, bada bing.
And we've got our co-host, Mr. Wayne Goodman.
Hello.
I missed a bit on that little video there. How much is Craig's Academy?
It's free.
What?
Absolutely free. Not, I say it's free. If you don't pre-book it, it will go up to $24.99. So if you haven't grabbed it yet, put it in your account. It won't cost you a penny.
It won't cost you a penny to join us live, ask questions, or even have the download after to watch whenever and wherever you like. That's the thing. Just because it's free doesn't mean you don't get the same experience, all right? If you get it before it's live on the 17th, you'll get to join us live, ask questions, get the full AlakazamMagicUK experience, and you will have the download to watch forever, all right? You don't have to pay a single penny unless you don't get it before it. So if you haven't got your ticket already, make sure you get it, because in a week's time, it will then be $24.99, all right?
Yes, yes. And I just want to say as well, I'm not sure if he's watching, but he did come in today. Ryan Kirby, big congratulations to Ryan, because he is our latest AlakazamMagicUK VIP.
What?
That's insane.
That is.
What does that involve? Like,
well, it means he has now got a VIP discount across the board.
what? So, like almost like a lifetime.
A lifetime discount and other little perks.
That's unbelievable. That's absolutely insane. Wowza. Honestly, I can't believe it. Now, just quickly, I mean, I know we're not going to jump straight into it, but we've got a big wad of stuff to talk about here.
We have.
Some stuff's out, some stuff's for stage, some stuff's for parlour, something is out tomorrow.
Wow.
Loads of goodies.
Guys, if you are on any sort of social media, you would have heard this being talked about. Have we got the box there?
This one.
Yeah. The Demi Deck by Angelo Carbone. It is being released tomorrow. We have had them in stock for...
We've had them in for about a week.
For about a week. So we've got them in stock, ready to go.
In our UK and US warehouse. In stock in both, ready to be sent.
And it gets my highest recommendation.
It is phenomenal. Now, we can't really say much about it.
We can't say anything about it.
Yeah. Well, we can say how good it is. Because we got a dem copy beforehand, and I've been showing people in store. It's fooled everyone. It's so good. So good. So, Demi Deck, honestly, is absolutely fantastic. 3:30 tomorrow, it'll be out. Make sure you grab it. It's in stock in our UK and USA warehouse. In stock. We haven't got to wait to get it in. We got it in early. All right, so they're ready to go. It's so, honestly, how good actually is it? I've shown you.
It's very, very
when
good.
it's first come in on FaceTime, it was good. In real life, just as good.
Even when you showed me it close up, it's one of those things. It's a bit like Mr. Danger.
Yeah.
You know when you go, I know what must be happening, but I can't see how.
Yeah.
I just cannot see how it's happening.
It's honestly, it is phenomenal. We can't say anything, but it's just quality. The things you get inside is amazing, so well made. The instructions are fantastic. The actual illusion or effect is absolutely insane. So yeah, we can't give much away, but it literally gets 5 stars across the board from us. It's
I tell you what,
good.
I'm going to say. If you perform just one trick with a deck of cards, you should have this.
Yeah.
It's true.
Even if you perform one trick with a deck, you should have this. There is literally no reason, I think, for any magician, whether you're doing tables, walk around, a parlour set. There's no reason for anyone not to have
Makes
this.
sense, yeah.
It is a proper stage illusion brought down to close up.
Yeah. Yeah.
And what a perfect way to start a card set.
Yeah.
And that's how I'm going to use it to start, rather than doing it as a standalone thing. It will be the very first thing I do.
And the good thing is, I know you can expand it on. I'm going to upload a video of it tomorrow. I'm probably not going to do the full routine. I'm probably just going to do my favourite part of it. But the good thing with this is you get different presentations for it. If you want to go the whole way, you can. Maybe I will, I'm not too sure. But I think it's powerful no matter what route you go down.
Yeah.
If you really go for a longer routine with multi-phases, you can. If you don't want to do that and just have one moment of crazy magic, then you can do that as well.
Yeah.
It's so good, and a proper worker.
100%. So, guys, it's being released tomorrow afternoon at 3 p.m. Keep your eyes on our website, and also check your emails, because an email will hit at 3 p.m. With the link.
Maybe 3:30.
Maybe 3:30. We have got them in stock, okay?
Yeah.
So you're not going to have to wait around for them.
Perfect. Honestly, it's so good. We got, when you see something, I saw the trailer, we got one in, and I was thinking, right, please be as good as the trailer. It goes above and beyond. It's absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
Absolutely amazing. But yeah, that is that. Perfect.
And
Well, I just saw it for the first time a minute ago, and it blew me away.
It's
Yeah,
great,
It's
isn't
great.
it?
And it's 100% self-working.
Yeah. It's so, honestly, it is fantastic. Absolutely fantastic.
So yeah, they're going to be on the site. So make sure
honestly,
you grab one.
now I think about it, you're right. Everyone should get that just to have. If they do anything with cards, just get that.
Yeah, because I can't say, but just to carry your cards in.
Yeah, that's it.
And then you've got
Yeah.
an amazing effect.
Imagine you get this and the Craig Petty free course.
Yeah.
Innit? You're sorted. That's all you need.
You're set.
Right, let's not talk about it anymore, even though people I know for a fact want to know more about it. We cannot tell you. All right?
Yeah. So, Wayne, what have you been up to this week?
Well,
What have you been learning? Have you been learning anything new?
I've just had a box collapse under me, so I'm just moving everything back into place so it doesn't clatter on the floor. I think I've got it all in there now. I've got a close-up mat under here, and it was bashing my knee, and I moved it, and it's just destroyed the box, but I think it's all sorted there now. Yes, so what have I been doing? Well, I've been doing an ALAKAZAM project that we can't really talk about at the moment, but what I would like to say is that when it happens, people are going to see some stuff that they've maybe missed in the past or not knew about or knew nothing about, that's really going to open their eyes to a whole subsection of magic and whole new sections of magic. And you look a bit confused, but you know what I'm talking about, don't you, Pete?
No, I do. I was just reading messages and
That's
listening
right.
to my stomach,
Yeah,
which
I
is
heard
making
that.
the weirdest noises at the
Grumbly.
moment.
I think you bought something back from Africa, I'll tell you.
I've been going through the vaults a little bit, and there's a whole tomb of material that's never really been pursued or explored, really. So I've been looking at that, and it's been fascinating, as well as some very well-known projects as well, but stuff that maybe I've not spent enough time looking at in the past.
Yeah.
And gone, wow, that's amazing. So I've been very busy with that the last week, and shows as well. I've been so busy with shows. I think I did my last wedding of the year last week.
Right.
I think I might have one more.
So now you're
Sure.
gearing up for the Christmas.
Yeah. I'm doing a Halloween night. I'm doing at my residency in Ipswich, which I'm looking forward to. But it's just a normal. They're not doing anything special really. And they put up an advert for me the other day and didn't mention my name in the advert, but our spooky magician.
Oh,
and I'm
I
like,
saw that.
yeah. I'm like, thanks, guys. Yeah, you know, I've only been there 5 years. You think they'd know my name by now? I was genuinely like, oh, okay. But maybe somebody in the office who doesn't know me did it. I don't know. But yeah. So yeah, and that's yeah. I will say this: I was talking to Harry before the live, if anybody who's looking for add something to their shows or anything, one trick that I did pick up that is a reworking of a classic is Poker Face by Bill Abbott.
Yeah.
And one thing I really love, and I said to Harry, was you don't necessarily need to throw this one out into the audience, which I've never liked about the tossed out deck. It's much more controlled. They come up, they can open the pack and look at the card. They can do it all, but then at the end, you do a revelation of the very last card.
Yeah.
So on the very last person, you name the 5 cards, and 4 people go and sit down, or 5 people go and sit down, and there's still one person stood up here, and you're like, oh, did I not say your card? And they go, no. And you go, oh, okay. And then, which you can't do with a normal tossed out deck, you then read their mind there and then in front of everyone and hit
No
straight
fishing.
on their
Yeah.
card. No fishing, no nothing. You literally, it's a red card, it's a 3 of die, or you can just go whatever the card is, and it's their card. And it's really lovely. And Bill Abbott, you can see that Bill spent a lot of time working this, a lot of time refining it and making it so it's perfect for what he needs it to be. And it's just beautiful. And yeah, when it came through, I was like, yeah, this is going straight in. This is something that I can do.
Yeah.
And I often talk about when I'm at weddings, I need a trick that I can do for the whole room. And this is one of those tricks. It gets 5 people up. It's very quick. It just uses a pack of cards. It's very simple for the audience to understand and follow on what's going on. And it can be done. You can do it in 5 minutes. Or you can do it in 20 minutes. You know what I mean? You can drag it out, and it's just really, really cool. So
Multiple
Poker
people on
Face,
stage.
definitely.
Yeah, it's just killer. It's so good. It's so well thought out. And Bill said, I mean, Bill obviously is a legend anyway, but he says he's used it 100 times or 1,000 times, 10,000 times, whatever. You can tell he has because he's thought about everything, you know, everything.
I just want to say a big shout out as well to everyone that went to the BMF on Sunday, which was the Belgium Magic
Federation.
Belgium or Brussels?
It's a federation. It's the Belgian Federation. Belgium, yeah.
So, I was there. I had my stand there, the Alakazam stand there. And the best seller for the weekend was Mirage coin set. Just, honestly, was just slaying everyone. So that apparition done really well. Imagine, I only took 5 products with me.
Yeah.
But the 2 coin sets were just killing it.
How hard is it now, honestly? I'll tell you what is difficult. Picking what effects to take, because we've got so many good ones, and we always have someone go, oh, have you got this one, you've got this one. We can't take everything. But what is always in there is the coin sets, because there is no better coin set on the market that is perfect for beginners or seasoned coin magicians, you know. No matter what it is, that coin set will tick a box. If anyone comes up for coin magic, they're going to walk away like with that in mind, because it does everything.
And next week we've got the legendary Craig Petty coming to spend a few days here at Alakazam. So me and Harry are going to have a bit of a Nightshade masterclass.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So
because
good.
that I've learned one trick with Nightshade, but it's a great trick, but it's not the trick I wanted to learn. So I'm going to get Craig to teach me.
Wait, you don't want to learn the same one as me, do you? Or you do?
I'm going to learn that one as well, but no, I want to learn the free fly.
Right.
Because I perform free fly anyway, but I want to learn it with those coins because Craig's got a beautiful way of producing all free coins, going into free fly, then vanishing all free coins.
Honestly, I'm just learning one. Well, I'm not. I'm going to learn the one you just said, free fly, but I'm also going to do the copper silver one.
Yeah, the copper silver's great.
I would buy this whole project just to learn that copper silver, because the value in it, when you're performing and you get the reactions, you can see the value in effects, you know. But that one for me, I saw it and I thought that is just that. I couldn't have put a better effect, like better routine suited towards what I like. You know, I like kind of Greg Wilson kind of vibe tricks, and this to me just screams Greg Wilson. You know, it's quick, it's visual, it almost feels con man-esque. It just feels
Very,
fantastic.
very good. So that's our release coming up at the end of the month. But we have got stuff to talk about here.
We have.
And there is something back in stock.
Oh, this one?
No, the one underneath it.
That?
Yes.
Oh, this is good.
And I don't know which video it is, but past, present and future. We have a few of these back in stock. Now, guys, if you don't know what this is, I am going to play you the little trailer. Let's take a look at this.
Do you remember at the beginning
Yeah.
where I showed you that I wrote on the back of 3 of the cards?
Yes.
Let me show you which ones I wrote on.
Okay.
The Emperor to represent Temperance to represent your
Past, Present, Future is a stunning triple prediction and allows you to reveal intimate details about somebody that you have never met. Here's what happens. You display a tarot deck and explain you have written the words past, present, and future on the back of 3 cards. The identity of these cards is a mystery. The deck is turned face up, mixed, and the spectator names 3 of the tarot cards, one to represent their past, one for the present, and a final card to represent their future. Along the way, you'll give readings on each card chosen, sharing insights about your spectator's life that you couldn't possibly know.
But you're also kind of in a state of like maintaining things, trying to keeping things in order.
Is there any way I could have known that?
No, there's no way you could have done that.
But you need to keep your inner peace and your inner calm to move forward. Does that feel right to you?
More than you would actually know right now.
Unbelievable.
Finally, you prove their selections were destined to be chosen.
There's no way.
You turn over the named tarot cards to reveal they are the same ones displayed at the beginning, the past, present, and future.
Did you feel like you had a free choice? Yeah. You did? You didn't.
I think it was your fate.
This has past and future on it.
I don't know what you did in your past, Brooke, but the devil sure represented it.
What did you do in your past, bro?
I cannot believe this.
All 3 cards are genuinely a free choice, which means the performance is unique and personalized every time that you do it. And because the cards do all the work for you, you can focus purely on your performance, giving you the chance to connect with your audience in truly meaningful ways. You will receive this beautiful deck of special tarot cards. These cards can be handled effortlessly and shown as individual cards, but the secret gives you access to the hidden predictions at all times. So there are no special moves you have to learn. And the custom tuck box contains a cheat sheet that will allow you to give masterful tarot readings, even if you've never done it before.
I love this so much. I love this so much.
You'll learn everything with me in the included instructional video. This is one of the most impactful tricks that you will ever perform. Past, Present, Future by Rick Lax.
Right, so that's past, present, and future. They're back in stock. Just to answer a couple of questions, we're not allowed to demonstrate the Demi Deck at the moment. We're not really allowed to show it. But tomorrow at 3 p.m. or 3:30, Harry will be putting a video up on the socials. The product will go live on our site. We have got stock. So before you look at purchasing it anywhere else, please come to AlakazamMagicUK, your favourite magic dealer.
100%.
And support us. And they will be, and we have got plenty of stock. But I don't think it will last long. I literally think everyone's going to buy one.
I don't see why not. Now I've actually not even just understood, but the fact you can just have that with you.
Yeah.
Like it's it's almost like having a Sharpie reveal or something.
Yeah.
There's no point not having that.
Yeah.
You know,
100%.
So good. But that being said, I would happily, bearing in mind I've done this maybe 10 times or so, but I've only had it recently. I would happily do it on the live. Like it's so Demi Deck. It's so easy to use. Angle's fine. Do you know what I mean? There's no, I wouldn't be scared at all.
No.
Just being plonked right in front of the camera doing this now. It's so good. But past, present, and future. This is so strong. I done this to Emma a while ago, and the reaction was amazing because I think tarot. I mean, Emma does like the tarot-y side of magic anyway, but the reactions it gets is just unlike anything else, you know, because it feels personal. And the fact you show it at the start, I think that's what's strong. With other ones, you show the prediction at the end, whereas with this one, you spread face down, you show all the cards blank apart from 3, one with past written on the back, one with present, one with future, so they know that there's only 3 cards in there, and at the end you can spread the deck, show that there's no other printed ones, and the ones they've chosen are the ones you've written on. So that's so strong. The artwork's fantastic. Each one's got a different meaning, obviously, each card, and you do get taught the rough meanings of each one in there, but you can make it up if you want to, but I would recommend maybe learn them. You know, it's not much to learn, just a line about each. And yeah, I mean, it just connects with your audience in such a different way, especially this time of the year.
Yeah, it really.
Can I just add to that? What's really nice about that, and what a lot may not realise at the time, learn the text that goes with each card. Like you say, it's like one sentence or one very small paragraph at most. Learn that, but don't forget you're halfway there with them, because when you say choose one that applies to you, to your past, they choose that one. You then say what that one. So they choose love, for instance, as one, and then you're already talking about something that applies to them because they've chosen it. It's not like you're going. I think this one applies to you, and they go, no, not really. They've chosen it, so you're already 3/4 of the way there. And that's. I carry this with me always. It's in my rucksack when I go down to the cafe. It's one of those tricks where it's so personal to them, but 99% of the work is already done. I don't have to think or do anything. They make the choice. I do the reveals, and that's it. I'm literally just a traveller. I'm just a passenger on the journey there. They do it all for you. It's strong.
The other thing that's good as well is because you split the deck into 3 piles, it's only a small point, but you know this is their past. So you say, obviously, one of these is going to relate to your past, okay? Choose one of them. And they do that, and they do that, and then they do the future one. And even that, it's just a nice nuance where you know that you said this will apply to your past. They chose one they feel applies to their past, and then even that's got the past one on it. So that's almost like another hit where you say, one of these is going to stand out about your past, you know? And when they think back, they probably won't even remember you've split them up and done this and done that. They'll just think, how did he know that one applies to my past? This one applies to my now, my present, and this one's my future. It's just it's so strong, and there's so many hits. And we were saying the other day how when you do perform magic and stuff like that, you forget what is strong and you miss hits when you could easily get them. You know, almost like the movie add-on deck or something like that. You know, it has to happen. But it's an additional hit because of just the way the routine is. And the props.
No, it's great. So we've got another trailer as well. We've got a couple of plays today and a few things to speak about. But this is something that Wayne, once again, you've been using for a couple of years. So let's take a look at this.
Ooh.
I'm David Jonathan, and this is my reimagining of the blank deck. For years, creative performers have shied away from card tricks to use more innovative approaches by writing on blank cards. These topical effects may include writing movies, symbols, words, drawings, celebrities, countries, anything to better engage with the audience. Because as we know, participants can relate more to movies and celebrities than they can with playing cards. But unfortunately, the right prop never existed. The blank card options on the market are fine for routines where the cards in the deck turn blank, as they were once perceived to be playing cards. But when we use these standard blank cards in routines where we write or draw on the faces, well, then the issues start to become apparent. First is design and context. So if you're doing your routine where you write different movies on the cards, let me ask you, why is Jurassic Park written on a card whose back design is a shirtless child riding bicycles surrounded by angels? I mean, you would never choose this design for that routine, as it's not even remotely fitting the context of movies, and it just feels out of place. The next problem is perception. Well, if your goal is to move away from card tricks, why are you using the most popular playing card back design? it then still feels like a card trick. So why not use double blank cards? Well, if I spread them, you can't tell how many cards there are because it all becomes a sea of white. Everything just becomes lost in the mix. How about business cards, I hear you ask? Well, 1, they clump and don't spread. 2, not everyone has white backs. And 3, let's face it, it's a bit tacky to use a pack of cards with your contact info on the backs of each. I mean, talk about not fitting context, this is even worse. So the right prop really did not exist until now. The first step was to add a border to the faces. Now it's much nicer than a boring white card. This also allows for beautiful displays, not only framing the subject, but providing much needed clarity when spreading through the cards. Gone is that dreaded sea of white, so now when I spread a small packet, I know roughly how many cards that is. The next step is to give it a universal, minimal design, fit for every routine imaginable. So whether you're writing numbers, letters, names, symbols, countries, food, celebrities, movies, you name it, it's a perfect design that fits the context. The deck was also custom designed to not look like playing cards. From the plain backs to the borders on the faces, the pack is immediately distinguishable as something that's unique. The box also comes beautifully designed as blank flashcards, giving a reason and justification for having blank cards that exist. Lastly, just look at the difference between this deck and a standard blank deck side by side, and you can see just how improved it looks from a visual and contextual perspective. We also include a few routines to get your creative juices flowing, and I cannot wait to see how you will use them. I'm David Jonathan, and I'm so proud to present to you the Blank Deck Evolved.
The blank flashcards. Now, you've been using these. I remember when we first bought the rights, because these have been on our website for a while, but we never really promoted them, so they've just been officially released now. But when we were discussing it, when we first bought the rights to them, and we were saying, what a great thing to do at weddings, where you can get all the guests to write their name and a message on them. And now, not only can you perform stuff with the cards, with all the guests' names on them, but what a perfect souvenir. There's nothing really stronger than giving them something that's going to have a message from all of their guests, a little personal wedding message on their wedding day that you know they're going to keep.
Yeah.
100%.
So I've been using this for a little bit more than a couple of years because I got my first set during the lockdown.
Yeah,
the first lockdown.
During the lockdown, yeah.
So, and I know that because I've got the cards here. They were on the side here. I've gone through, I mean, every time well, not every time, but whenever I come down to the shop, I usually pick up a packet of these because I go through them quite quickly.
Yeah.
And during the lockdown, so this is a trick that I did during lockdown. Now, I've lost one of the cards. It's in one of the boxes over here. So I can't do the effect. But this is an effect I did during the lockdown on my Facebook shows. And these cards go on the table and they move up, down, left, right, and they move around the square. And I keep a bit like an interactive trick.
Yeah.
And I keep taking them away, and then they end up on one of them. And I think it was they ended up on the earth. I think it was. But I mean, just how beautiful. I mean, this is my awful drawing, but look how beautiful they look.
I was actually just thinking how good they look.
Yeah, I was thinking the same. I'm not gonna lie.
Now, another way of using these, and this is my old set, not my new set, because my new set, I thought these were a bit boring, but this was the first set I made up. When I do my trick pub crawl, I get 4 people up, and I have them mix up the beer mats. And then I have another set of cards that I say, I want you to mix these up, and this is going to tell you which drink you're going to choose. So they mix them up, and so here I've got beers. Now, I changed it because I just did black letters and I thought it looked a bit boring. So now on my new set, I've done each one in different colours. So I've got beers, I've got shots, I've got spirits, and I've got cocktails. And then on another card, which goes in an envelope, I've got the prediction, and that gets brought out at the end. But again, I mean, I could have done it on blank face cards, but these look so much better. It's now, all of a sudden, it's not, because it's not a card trick, and this doesn't then scream card trick at them. And they just look great, and no matter how big the room is, they can read that. You know, they can read that. It's so visual. And the new ones look better because they're, like I say, they're in different colours. So yeah, I'm a big fan of these. I think they're amazing. I think they've got, you know, if ever there was a product that had, you know, infinite possibilities, it's this. You can do with it whatever you want. And even if you only want a couple of cards or you want to use the full deck, you know, there's so much you can do with them. Yeah, I think people are going to love these.
So they're the blank flashcards. They're on the site now, and they are good if you do magic or mentalism, especially if you do weddings and things like that. They're absolutely great, and for all the reasons. It's one of those things, and I put it in the email on Sunday when I sent it out. It's one of those things that you don't know you need until you see David Jonathan's video, and he tells you why they're so much better. And when you watch it, you go, "Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
they are so much better than just using blank face cards."
Can I share with you a routine that I use with them as well?
Yeah, please do.
So one of my favourite routines is, now this is utterly bonkers, right? And they look at you like you're a complete nutcase.
Keep
but
it yourself then.
Okay, so what I do is I bring out the pack, or most of the pack, and I show them all to be blank. Yeah? And I say to the couple or to the person, I want you to write me something on here. You can write your name, you can write a message to the bride and groom, do whatever you want, blah, 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 blah. They do that, yeah? And so what I actually do is I actually turn over 2 cards, they do it. And then when I turn it back over, this one which is blank, I say, right, we're going to lose this into the pack, and I'm going to try and find your one. Yeah? Now they think I'm going to mix it in with these, but now I take them and I put these down. I take the top one, which is our blank one, and I stick it in a normal size pack of cards, right? And I start mixing around. I'm cutting them like this. I'm going, right, I'm going to try and find your card, yeah. And it's, I mean, look how much it sticks out. It's like ridiculous, yeah. And I put it down. I say, right, I want you to give me a number between 1 and 52, okay? And they'll go 12. And I pick up the rest of the cards. And all I do is I do like a cock palm with it as I take the cards into my inside pocket and I load that into my Infinity wallet, and it fits. It will go into the Infinity. Right. And then I come back out there and I go, okay, we're going to count down to that number. So they say 7. That's obviously more than 7 cards down. And I go, oh, no, it's not there. Oh, it might be 12. No, it's not 12 either. 15, 13, 14. Yeah, 15 cards down. And oh, that's not your card. And I turn around, it's completely blank. And of course, all the pressure is off me because there. And then I reach in, and I normally, as I reach in, I just have to push it in the last little bit, but then you can pull it out from the card to wallet. Or if I haven't got my Infinity, I just load it into my pocket, and I just reach in, and I just bring it out and go, I've got this one over here, though, and it's your card. Nice. But it's just a stupid little routine you can do, but it does get a laugh, and it is a bit of a giggle.
Nice. Yeah, there's a lot you can do with it. I remember because we've had them for ages, and when we used to like brainstorm about it and discuss it, there were so many good ideas with it. You know, the wedding one, getting people to sign it and stuff like that. It's killer. Absolutely killer.
Really good. So there's a question here. Hi guys, how would you rate Deepex? I'm reading mixed reactions to it. If you like the Deep Astonishment plot, which has always been a good plot, this not only makes it more deceptive, but it also streamlines it so much, where you don't even have to know the word.
Yeah.
You know, it's really cool. In fact, we have got the trailer.
Yeah.
There.
Yeah, play the trailer. And I know we spoke to Craig about this, and he was really bigging it up, you know, because he's always been a fan of that sort of the plot, the Deep Astonishment series as such. And I know this one, he was really happy about. And to be fair, I see it, and I've heard nothing but good things about it, you know, from people that have got it.
The first Deep Astonishment, just out of interest, was released when we were still working out of our first house in Ashford. So you were most probably about 2 years old.
There you go then, look at that. Well, this is the new one. We got these in stock as well.
So let's have a look.
Have a look
at the trailer.
It's genius.
guys, my name's Craig Petty and I'm super excited to be hosting one of the most exciting projects I've ever been involved with, which is Deep X by Paul Harris with Paul Knight. Deep X is the ultimate, final, absolutely never going to be another version again of the Deep Astonishment deck, which has become at this point a classic. First of all, you show that from the very beginning of the performance, the cards are there, and you have a member of the audience think of a 4-letter word. You then help that spectator generate 4 random lucky cards.
My lucky cards.
You're going to be able to show that from the very beginning you had a wallet, and inside that wallet have been your 4 lucky cards, and they match. Those 4 random cards that they chose match the cards that were in the wallet from the very beginning. You see, at that point, you ask them for the first time to say their word out loud. And yet you're able to show that the cards in your wallet have those letters written on the back of them.
Oh my goodness.
The wallet is examinable. The routine has been simplified and streamlined, so it is now self-working. You don't have to do any moves whatsoever. In the product, you're going to have a special gimmicked wallet. You're going to have specially gimmicked cards. You just need to supply a deck and you are good to go. My name's Craig Petty and I'm super excited to present to you the ultimate final version of the Deep Astonishment plot by Paul Harris in conjunction with Paul Knight. This is Deep X.
I don't know how it works, but I can tell you it's absolutely fucking nailed.
So that's Deep X. They're in stock now. When are you starting your app series again?
This Thursday.
This Thursday. So if you've got the app, you'll see the Boy Wonder live in your app on Thursday.
And I can do Demi Deck then, can't I, as well?
You can.
Although, if we've got any left.
Yeah.
Which I didn't even think about. Because it's out tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. Can I just say a different trick we've had?
Why don't you go live tomorrow when Demi Deck launches?
What, and do a live performance?
Yeah.
Can do that. So good. Okay, yeah, fine. That's
Yeah.
3.
So what time will that
The
be?
app.
I'll go live on the app at 3:45.
When's it launch?
3:30.
So 3:45. Harry's going live on the app.
Yeah. Okay. If I can, because when Dex was out, it was non-stop. I couldn't do anything but print orders and get them sent. So if it's like that, which I assume it is going to be because it's so good, then we'll see. Now, go on.
Darren Bain said, when is Monsters and the movie add-on shipping? Both should be shipping this week.
Yeah, definitely. Yep, lovely. Now, this is an effect that we had in previously, and is, to be fair, a prop that I've always loved. But now this one's got a twist on it. We have got the other version in, which is more like not a collector's item, but they're different.
Yeah, they are different. You can do more with this one, I think. The other one's like...
The other one's a collector, more...
Of the original...
Ball and vase, yeah. More of like a more better piece as such, yeah. Whereas...
Phone fell out.
Oh! Whereas this... Wayne, don't say that about him, mate. Seriously, because he can't hear you. Right. But this one, however, has got another sweet little secret built into it, which I really like. And I think to carry this with you, if you're doing parlour or anything like that, I think it's brilliant. Yeah. You know, it's really well made. Wayne's got one as well, look at that.
I have. I got it as soon as it came out. Ball and vase has been one of my favourite tricks for years. And this is by far the best one I've ever seen or had.
It's so good.
And the extra little secret that you get with it, which I don't know why no one's thought of that before either.
Yeah,
the extra little
clever.
Is so good and just takes it up a notch completely.
Well, we've got a little video of it as well.
Yeah, I've done a performance of it, and I really love it. Went really well, but like I said, we sold out of these straight away. And it's been a bit difficult to get a hold of some more, but we've managed to get a hold of some, so we have got some in stock as we speak.
So, shall we take a look at the performance?
Should we play it? It's only 47 seconds, but let's see. This right here is one of the oldest tricks in Magic, and it's called the ball and vase trick. Now what it is a ball and a vase, and you can take the ball, give it a little blow, and it will always jump back inside the vase. It looks incredible, right? It's so simple as well. You just take the ball, place it in your hand, one blow, and somehow it disappears and then reappears inside the vase. Now you can make it jump in the vase, but you can also make it jump out. Check this out. Take it, place it in the hand, and a snap, and just like that we can get the ball to appear inside the hand like this. And of course, if it's outside, one vanish and it will appear again back inside the vase. Now what you don't want to do is snap twice. However, if I snap twice, it will actually change the ball, not in size but actually in colour. Look at that, it changes bright yellow, and if that fools you, wait till you see the coins. Unbelievable. There you go.
I must admit, that just fooled me.
Yeah, can I just say, I didn't see that at all.
No, I didn't.
I was looking for it, and I did that. I mean, that should be on the product page. That video needs to be on the product page.
Yeah.
That is, wow. Floor. I was waiting for it, and then I'm like, hold on. Where's the yellow one? And then the coins. Hang on a minute. Yeah, that's great. That's fantastic.
No, it's very good. It's so well made. Yeah, it's brilliant. It's really good fun to perform, and like I said, it's good for all ages. It's good for the angles. Obviously, are fine. They're perfect. And I just think it's nice because it's more interesting than just like, I don't know. It's just fun, you know. It's a different prop. It's some that some people are familiar with, but you have now got that extra element of like extra falling layer. And I do think for tables or for parlour or anything like that, it's just wicked. It's so good.
I get people ask me. Well, I always get, can you cut something in half? Can you pull it out of a hat? And I often get asked, oh, can you do the trick with the 3 cups and 3 balls? Because that's probably after those 2, that's the best known one. And I say, well, I'm not good enough to use the 3 cups and balls. I've just got 1, and it's an old vase that my mum gave me. And I take it out and I do it with the thing. And I go, I've got this ball fit in it. When I was little, my mum used to let me play with this, and I'd go, that's my pacifier. But yeah, it's so visual and so easy. Again, easy to follow, easy to perform, easy to understand, and just kick. And with the new bit, kick after kick after kick after kick after kick. So
100%.
Yeah, no, it's really nice.
And it's so just flexible, you know. You can do whatever you want with it. You can have different things appear inside it. You know, you can go down different routes. You can have different loads in there if you want. Yeah, it's whatever you want to do with it, really. And of course, you don't even have to add the final phase if you don't want, and you've just got a beautiful little ball and vase. You know, so it doesn't affect it. It's just only an addition if you want to if you want to use it. We've got 10 minutes left, and we've got another trailer we're going to show you. I know I've had a lot of trailers, but it deserves it because we can't perform everything, although I wish we could right here. But this one, the method of this is so clever. And Wayne, I think you'll like this if you haven't seen it before. Okay.
So I don't know what it is.
It's called Drink, is it?
Oh, okay. Who's that by?
TCC.
So I've got this version here, which isn't the TCC one. So I'm very interested to see this one because I've got the glass where you keep pouring out different kind of liquids. Which was it by Magic Dream?
Yeah, free drinks. Yeah.
Free drink, yeah, which I really like. But this one looks a lot more, I want to say organic, really, but
it's organic, and not only that, you are actually pouring out the real drinks.
Yes.
So, it's very good.
Yeah.
As opposed to the other method, which So this one you can drink it and stuff, and
This is very good.
Shall we take a look?
Yeah, because the presentation for this as well is so fun. Honestly, it's brilliant. Right, go for it.
Here we go.
Pouring different liquids or beverages from a single container is one of the oldest tricks in the world. These mysterious effects have been recorded in books and stories from many countries. Colin and Heyman have been obsessed and spent years perfecting their version. Now, after continuous trial and improvement, we present to you Dream Drink. Here is the routine. You begin by pouring out real milk from a milk carton for the audience to taste. Then, you ask the audience to close their eyes and imagine. With a wave of your hand, the milk turns into milk tea. But wait, it's just a prank. There's more. Next, you'll ask the audience imagine the milk turning into coffee. This time, they'll see that it's actually happened. It doesn't stop you. As you shake the milk carton, the contents transform into orange juice and cola, one after the other. Finally, to prove that there are no hidden mechanisms at work, you tear open the milk carton to reveal that it's completely empty. The routine is clean and seamless, leaving your audience amazed and entertained. This is Dream Drink. The contents of the milk carton can be customized to your liking. 3 to 5 types of liquids can be produced. Plus, you can use any brand or size of milk carton. Dream Drink is suitable for commercial performances or theater shows. In addition to the gimmick, the instructional video will include a full highly entertaining routine. Dream Drink. Break the wall of imagination.
It's so good. It's so good. The method as well is so fun.
Simple but clever.
Very clever.
Yeah, yeah, I love it. I mean, I've always been a big fan of any drink called for and that type of routine. I remember, you know, Daniel's doing the kettle on one of his TV shows when I was a kid, and it was the most magical thing I think I've ever seen. You know, he used to get people, he had a kettle, he used to get people to call out a drink.
Oh, really?
And he would just pour it out of the kettle and, you know, do all this.
It is so baffling, isn't it? I think we take it for granted, tricks like that, how good they are.
Yeah.
I think they're fantastic.
I had a version. It was a big wooden frame and a door that swung across. So you'd show it empty this side, you show it empty this side, they'd call out a drink, you'd reach behind the panel and bring out that drink in a glass. So you make the glass underneath it. And it was, but it was so complicated and convoluted to make it work. And you had to be really careful of the angles. And yeah, I love the fact that this is just a carton. And it's, I mean, from the rear there, it doesn't look like he's doing anything. He's just pouring and then pouring again. Yeah. It looks, I mean, that's probably got to be one of the most commercial. Yeah. And the fact that they can drink them and they're the real drinks just knocks all the other ones out of the water.
Well, there was, I remember Chris and Dave Porter, not Dave Loosely, Dave Porter, when they worked AlakazamMagicUK, which was years and years ago, they bought a Jim Steinmeier book. And he explained and gave the plans to an effect called hospitality, which in effect is the same. It's the same effect, but you had to build this big prop to actually form the effect. Really? You had to have like a bar, really.
I saw Katie Trickett perform that at, and Katie's one of my favourite magicians. She's amazing and a lovely person as well. She performed that at the Northern Magic Circle convention when I was comparing a few years ago. But it was a big setup and a big bit of kit. It wasn't, you know, it's not. This is not something you can just rock up to a show 20 minutes before and just do. No. You know, this was she was in there for a good couple of hours setting it up and making sure it was all working and run through, and you know, it's a proper performance piece.
Yeah. Whereas but you're now doing that routine with just a carton.
Yeah.
A carton of milk. I mean, that's
I think
fantastic.
Even who was the guy you met in Vegas last year? Who's got the show, One America's Got Talent?
Oh.
Matt Franco.
Yeah.
I'm sure he did it on AGT when he done like a guest spot on there. I think he done a version of Hospitality. Whereas, you know, this one, you're getting that same effect just out of a carton.
It's so good, and it's any carton, you know. It can be, I mean, it can be like Tropicana in the UK, you know. You don't have to do anything really to the carton. You rip it at the end as well. It's just, honestly, it's amazing. The method's so fun. Yeah, and the prop's going to last you a lifetime as well. You just get a new carton, you know, obviously after you rip it. So good though.
Yeah.
So good.
It's very, very good. Very good.
Very good.
So that, are we out of trailers? Because I'm going to say
we haven't done Monsters, have we?
Oh, we haven't.
Our latest release.
Yeah, let's take a look at this. Because guys, if you don't know, this is shipping this week. It's called Monsters by Craig Petty.
The support on this one, yeah, the support on this has been crazy in America and the UK.
Yeah, and we had a live launch for this last week, and it's been selling very, very well. When the stock finally arrives this week, we're not going to have many units left, so grab one while you can. So let's take a look at this.
Out loud, out loud, out loud. Frankenstein, 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 Frankenstein.
Oh my god.
Thank you.
Oh my god, that was amazing.
Thank you. That's the character I searched for. Guys, I'm super excited to bring to you my latest project with AlakazamMagicUK, and this time it's monstrous. My name's Craig Petty, and welcome to Monster.
Can you hold on to those for me for a minute? Because do you remember, I opened up a Wikipedia entry. Do you remember? Yeah. This is crazy. Let me show you why. Let me just open up my phone. Here we are. There you go. Look, let me show you, because this is crazy. This is the Wikipedia entry I opened up from the very beginning. Yeah. I opened up a ghoul. That's what I had a feeling about. You don't even know what this one is. If that was ghoul, would that be good? That would be. Turn it over. Very good. Yeah. Thanks, man. Thank you.
So what is Monsters? Well, Monsters is a monstrous project using custom designed cards that depict famous monsters from cinematic history, iconic monsters that everybody is aware of. And you get a ton of these cards, and in these cards are built a ton of principles that allow you to perform loads and loads of incredible magic and mind-reading routines. Imagine having two spectators each freely think of a monster from your collection of monster cards. Now, you do not know what the cards are. They don't physically take them out. They're not cutting the cards or anything like that. They are literally thinking of a card. They don't touch anything. They don't tell you the card. They don't write it down. They're both thinking of completely different monsters. And without any fishing at all, you can immediately write down exactly the two monsters that they're thinking of, and you are correct every single time. Now, in the set, you get a whole bunch of these cards, and each one of them is different, and the artwork looks fantastic. Abe Gower from Monster Creations has developed every single one of these cards from scratch, but within the cards hides a bunch of diabolical secrets. Just think of one of those. Can you do that for me?
Yep.
Did you get one?
Yep.
Now, you didn't think of the Leatherface, did you? That's what I thought. I had a vibe. I had a Leatherface vibe. I'm like, this is a girl that likes Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. Like I say, I go by the name. I don't know. It just seems to happen. It just happens. There's 14 routines on this project. It's over 2 hours in length. There's live performances. You're going to be able to see everything that you need. And the cool thing is, pretty much all of these routines are very, very simple. Once you understand the principle at play, you'll be going out and performing these routines immediately. You can perform it as a one-off trick, or you can put a 15-20 minute act together that'll fit in your wallet that you can take out and do as part of your EDC. This is the perfect Halloween trick. This is the perfect magic trick. This is the perfect mentalism trick. This is the perfect spooky magic trick. This is the perfect project.
Oh.
Can we just say that Craig Petty did all those noises himself?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he wasn't even know we were recording at the time. We just left the cameras.
Yeah. Ridiculous.
So that is Monsters. That's shipping this week as well.
The artwork on that is so good.
Yeah, Aid's done a great job.
So good.
But
Aid is a natural treasure, isn't he?
Yeah. We have got so many great effects coming out. This coming Blackpool, if everything goes to plan, is going to be...
Could be our best one ever.
Yeah.
In terms of release, like strong.
Really strong releases. And it's going to be great. And remember, if you do, if you ever get a chance to come to the shop, you can usually get your hands on stuff before it's released. And also, if you visit us at our stand at Blackpool or various conventions, we usually have a couple of tricks there that are yet to come out.
What have we had though? Probably nothing else in terms of exciting stuff until Christmas. We didn't just have a box sample come through or something, did we? A brand new. How exciting is that? When do we think that'll be done for?
I reckon. Where are we now?
We are
October.
Yeah.
October.
Yeah.
I reckon we need to sort of launch that. It's not a trick per se, but I think we need to launch that beginning of November. So we need to start working it. When we finish here in a moment, we'll go next door and we will discuss.
Very exciting.
Loads of exciting stuff happening.
Before we finish up, can I just do a quick plug for the Newmarket Day?
Of course.
Oh, for God's sake, again.
Well, we're so close to it now. We're only a couple of weeks away. On the 11th of November, I'm hosting a Magic Day in Newmarket in Suffolk, just outside Cambridge, and it's a free day, free to attend, but tickets are selling fast. So, well, they're not selling, they're going fast. But it's a free Magic Day. It's an all-day session where we just all get together and jam. It's called the Newmarket Magic Shindig, and we just muck around all day. It's great. And then in the evening time, we put on a show. If anybody's interested in coming, drop me an email, wayne@waynegoodman.co.uk, or drop me a private message on Facebook, etc. And I will send you a link to the Eventbrite page where you can get the free tickets. And we'd love to see you there. It's going to be a good one.
Brilliant. And what's the date?
Saturday, the 11th of November.
Brilliant. So, guys,
Beautiful.
send Wayne an email and he'll get you sorted out with a ticket as long as there's some left. So, go and do that sooner rather than later. So we've got nothing else happening for the rest of this week apart from tomorrow. If you have the Alakazam app, and if you haven't got it, why not?
Yeah.
But tomorrow at 3:45, we're going live in the app with a live performance of Demi Deck, and you'll be able to order it on our site.
So good. So good.
It is so good.
Very, very good. So we look forward to seeing you then. And remember, next week we've got the live. Craig Petty will be here on the live. And in the evening, we have got the Free Academy. Remember, if you haven't got it already, after it's aired, it will go up to $24.99. So if you would like to get it for free, and you don't even have to be available on the day, because as long as you purchase it, it will go into your account.
Yeah, 100%.
So there's nothing to lose. Just grab it while you can. Our way of saying thank you for being so supportive of AlakazamMagicUK. And we, around this time of year, we always get the questions about, is there going to be another online Christmas party this year? Yes, there is. We haven't got a date yet, but it will be happening. Hopefully we're going to have Santa again this year. I think Santa made it last year, didn't he?
Yeah, I wasn't there, so I missed Santa. Well, I only just made it in time the year before, but last year I was on the live, but I was here. I was at home. I didn't come down for it. So, but yeah, Santa was there though.
Yeah, he was here. Yeah, and the year before, you got here just as Santa left.
That's so
Yeah, we must have just missed each other in the car park because he must have come out as literally as I came in. But of course, he went up, whereas I drove in. So that's probably why I missed him. I didn't see him. But I came in, I was very red-faced and out of breath from all the running from the car park.
And every year, Santa gives away about £1,000 worth of magic.
I think that year, I think it was more about £1,500 worth.
Wow.
That was a big, because there was a couple of big ticket items on there that went. I know there was a couple of intuitions in there, so that was a couple of £100 those two items. But I think it was more than that that year. So he gets a bit carried away, doesn't he? You got to watch him when he's in the shop. He goes, "Oh yeah, that free box, we'll give that away." Oh yeah,
he's a cheeky man, isn't he?
I'll be interested to see what he always pops into the warehouse and just grabs a big bag of stuff. So I'll be interested to see what he has. But dates for the online Christmas party will be out soon. So once again, make sure you get a ticket for that. Do they need a ticket? Because we usually do it on Facebook, don't we? Yeah, we do it on Facebook.
Facebook and YouTube.
Brilliant. All right. We're going to go, but if you haven't done so already, please hit the like and subscribe on our Facebook page and on our YouTube channel. Follow us on Insta, TikTok, and all the other
Download the app.
Download the app. Download the app from the App Store and Google Play. Just type in Alakazam Magic. Make sure you have your notification settings on, because tomorrow when Harry goes live, and he'll be doing a live performance of Demi Deck. At 3:45 tomorrow, it will notify you that we're going live, and you can actually purchase it directly from the app while Harry's live.
No way.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Technology, eh?
Ridiculous.
You gotta love it. So just leaves us to say thank you very much to our co-host Waste Goodman.
Waste Goodman. What's that about?
I've got a big waist,
So thank you very much for joining us, Wayne.
It's a pleasure, and hopefully I'll be down there with you next week.
You will. You'll be here in the flesh. It'll be good.
I've got a dealer dem at Cambridge at the end of the month. So if anyone's around the Cambridge area, I'm doing a dealer dem, an AlakazamMagicUK dealer dem at the Cambridge Pentacle Magic Club on. Bear with me. It's Tuesday, the 24th of October.
Nice.
So if anybody's in the Cambridge area or fancies a trip to Cambridge to see the dealer dem, that will be on Tuesday, the 24th of October at the Cambridge Pentacle Magic Club. I don't know what their policy is on visiting people, but you can contact them and get yourself booked in to come along if you want to come and see. And I'm going to be coming down next week to restock the dealer dem and to take some old items out and put some of the new items in. So it's going to be, I try and do this every time, so it's going to be a completely brand new dealer dem that's never been seen before. It's a bespoke dealer dem for that night. So yeah, very excited.
Good stuff. We look forward to seeing you. Right, we're going to say goodbye, and we will see you all next Tuesday. I'll tell you what, I'm going to leave you...
What are you going to do?
I'm going to leave you with the performance of, what's that?
Parallel Vase.
The Parallel Vase.
I'm going to watch this again because I want to catch it this time.
Right. Okay, guys, we will see you...
Toodaloo.
Next Tuesday.
See you soon.
This right here is one of the oldest tricks in Magic, and it's called the ball and vase trick. Now what it is a ball and a vase, and you can take the ball, give it a little blow, and it will always jump back inside the vase. It looks incredible, right? It's so simple as well. You just take the ball, place it in your hand, one blow, and somehow it disappears and then reappears inside the vase. Now you can make it jump in the vase, but you can also make it jump out. Check this out. Take it, place it in the hand, and a snap, and just like that we can get the ball to appear inside the hand like this. And of course if it's outside, one vanish and it will appear again back inside the vase. Now what you don't want to do is snap twice. However, if I snap twice, it will actually change the ball, not in size but actually in colour. Look at that, it changes bright yellow, and if that fools you, wait till you see the coins. Unbelievable.